Hey buddies, welcome back to PAX Prime thing.
Yeah.
Let's go to the PAX thing now. On the show
do
floor
it.
itself, we had media this time,
What
and
did
we
we
took
do?
advantage of the media hour. But one of the many things. Let's do that one more time.
So good.
He was amazing.
The Ultimate Warrior is awesome! There you go.
A regular button-up shirt too. With
Yeah,
the Warriors
it's drawn on.
So much bass in his snarl.
So afterwards,
You guys look like troublemakers.
that's you asking if you can have a headlock?
Yeah, sure.
And
Sure, why not?
I thought he'd like kind of go pose for it, but no. See if you can like. You can't even tell. He's just fucking grabbing me.
So he's really like.
He's actually strangling Kyle.
You see it, like my hair.
Stop. He's like, get over here.
He was really gracious and
Amazing,
Super
yeah.
nice.
and he
You can pop his shirt off.
You didn't get a shot of his boots, but his boots were incredible too. They were like
such a
shit
man.
kicker
Look at that
cowboy boots
physique.
done up in his style.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there they are. Look at his boots.
Yeah. Oh, this was the real strangle one.
That's a sleeper right there.
Watch my. Yeah, there we
You're
go.
like
he started.
starting to
started to
fade.
go out.
Oh fuck. It was good.
Yeah, he took the time with not as much these guys because they came up as three, so it was a little overwhelming. But like he spent time with
Yeah,
every
he really
person
did.
who came
Yeah.
up, talking
Answer
to
their
them.
questions.
He would put his hand on their shoulder as he's
Yeah.
talking to them and like be like this, and
Giving people hugs.
he was giving people hugs
Yeah.
even when it looked like they didn't ask for one. He just like
Yeah.
be like this at the end.
Yeah.
He was
nice.
really
He gave
cool.
me like one of those, and it was like putty in his arms. He's just like so strong.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, dude, it was good.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that just from this brief time spent with him, he says always believe on his signature.
So good.
Even with the brief time, just observing him there, you can tell that he's a pretty stand-up person, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways,
The makeup was
I
incredible.
never thought I'd ever get to meet the Ultimate Warrior.
You did it.
And I did.
He's so
You
good.
did it.
Your
And
life's
you get choked by him.
Yeah, I got choked. I never, ever would have thought I'd get choked by the Ultimate Warrior. That's incredible. That game's incredible too. We played it a
Yeah,
lot
it's
that
fun.
weekend.
Believe.
It was
Nobody was playing it.
No one was playing
Yeah,
the
it was
game, so
empty.
Every time we walked by, we'd play it.
I actually have footage of it being not played.
There's some pretty cool things in it too, where like you can play the old matches and you have to do the moves that happened in the
Yeah,
match
it had really cool
in order
shit
to
in it.
win.
It was awesome. Fraser and I, Fraser and I were standing there, and people would walk by and just be like, "No way!"
And then run and get in line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad of a lineup either, less than an hour. I think.
And then this kid was having fun.
Yeah.
I love how hard he's
I
squeezing
know.
his face.
He's concentrating so hard.
They weren't doing the face painting on the same day, so. it's unfortunate.
Oh,
Don't
that's
worry,
a bummer.
buddy. She's a professional. She's not gonna get it in your eye.
That kid's fucking
That's
adorable.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, so let's rewind for a second here. This is press hour. This is what the show floor looks like
Oh
That's
god,
awesome.
that looks
during
good.
press hour. It is so amazing. So we rushed off just to see what we thought might be hard to see right away. We got right into the PlayStation booth.
PS4.
We got a
People rolling.
They had it right up front there, and like at every place where you would play PlayStation, they had it sitting there lit up
That's true.
to make it really evident that they don't have a PC under the counter playing the
Yeah.
game.
And that was me playing with the PS4 controller, like checking it out.
Yeah,
that
for the first time, which
yeah.
we still haven't been able to get a good impression of because it was hooked up to one of those devices that keeps it grafted to the table.
Yeah.
So
It
Oh, I
felt
think Ben
light.
had a
Yeah,
good-
I was
Ben had
able
a
to
good
just
shot
like
of it.
hold mine.
it's got some weight added to it though.
I think it
Not
just had
much.
like a cord to keep you from like
There's a
walking
metal.
away with
I
it.
looked
Yeah,
on the
that's
back. There's
what
a
we
metal
had,
plate
too.
attached,
We
and
had
that
the same
adds
one.
probably like 30% of the weight. I think those things are gonna be light as hell.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, because I mean it felt like even with that on
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Here's me playing Dying Light, trying to kill a guy, an innocent.
That was a fun
That game was
That was
fun.
pretty
I tweeted this. I think I said the wrong game name, but It
That was my fault.
was really good.
Yeah.
It played a lot smoother than we
It
thought
feels like it looked like.
That's cool.
A shit ton better than Dead Island.
Yeah.
Granted, it is a closed demo.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
the zombies look the same, which I'm hoping that they get some variation because I saw like, okay, watch this. This guy, did you play this guy?
Yeah.
Did this happen to you?
Blow up his
Yeah.
tank? Yeah.
Aw. Well, watch how happy I am about it. First I killed him, actually.
And then you blew up his tank.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. No, that didn't
That's
happen.
awesome.
That's sweet.
That was way
That's
We
better.
just like
Really
got the guy when
cool.
he's standing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Did you
whoa.
see that?
So the parkour in it felt good. The zombie killing felt natural, smooth, not jerky like Dead Island did.
There was some pretty
Yeah.
cool running and jumping. Like
Yeah,
the
it was very
mechanics
quick.
felt
Like
good.
you didn't feel like labored doing all the jumping up the walls
Yeah.
and shit.
We'll see if it holds up for a whole game, and I really hope that there's no glitches. Next up, the Ace Attorney booth. It never looked like this again.
Yeah.
That thing was probably one of the hardest to play because the demo was apparently a half hour long.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's insane.
And only 8 PlayStations.
That is just
stations in
insanity.
which to play, and so I didn't play the whole demo. I just went up and I just wanted to look at it. I just
Custom
wanted to see what the
headphones.
3D looked
Yeah,
like.
right? I
And-
like it when they did that.
And what investigating. Oh yeah, they were cool.
Dying Light did too.
And what investigating looked like in 3D, and it was really neat. I can say that. I still don't think I'd keep 3D on the whole time, but it was cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. The lineup was so long for this
Oh yeah, it
one,
was
and
gigantic.
Half an hour? Like that
Oh yeah,
thing was not moving.
it's a very long demo. They shouldn't have made the demo so long. But
saw
how do you
this-
get across Phoenix Wright?
Yeah, it's
Without making it a
hard,
long
man.
demo.
I think we saw the Scottish girls in line for that on the last day.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
God.
Oh yeah,
this
this
is
is
the-
them walking in.
Unfortunately, I didn't get the camera out on time to get the full rush.
Yeah.
We were talking to you remember Greg from Capcom Unity? He always says hi to us, and we go chat with him each year. And we were talking to him at the last dying seconds of the press hour, and then he goes, "Oh God, here it comes!" And we're like, "What?" And then if you listen, you can hear like
It
this
was like-
rumbling. Literally, we're not exaggerating.
Yeah,
there was a
dude.
rumbling and a feeling in the floor, and then all of a sudden, the first wave wasn't walking. The first wave was running.
God damn it.
People running to the stations they wanted to get to, and then it kind
and
of
then
started
it was
flooding in.
the walking people.
And this is PAX from then on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
It
was
was
a
busy.
bit of running.
These are
but
still runners.
It was a busy PAX.
Yes, it was.
so busy.
Very overwhelming.
Not a single day felt died down.
No,
not at all.
No.
Unlike previous years. Speed walking a little bit. Oh, I'm near Phoenix Wright. This was cool. Did you see
Yes.
this?
Yes.
What?
No, actually.
This is one of the coolest promotions, gimmicks I've seen for
Walk up with
advertising.
a green on a shirt and then it plays like.
So yeah, they give away a shirt, and then you go up to these stations to see if it says "you win" in the logo, you win a better prize.
That's awesome.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. That's awesome.
That's so cool.
So this is
So they're all trying to see if they want.
so Nvidia. This is Nvidia.
And they're not
giving this
impressed
away.
with the fact that it's amazing. They're just,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is-
Oh, I didn't win yet.
Aww.
it's just a video playing on my T-shirt.
Aww.
Oh, what happened
They
to
had
her?
it at PAX East.
Somebody kicked the
PAX,
shit
man.
out of that girl.
Dude, I never saw that.
I didn't see that at PAX
Me
East.
neither.
No.
So there's this is for XCOM Enemy Within. This is all I really saw. I think the rest of the demo was inside as
It was
closed.
in a big bar.
Yeah.
One of those boxes. One of my biggest pet peeves about PAX. I think that if you're come to PAX, it should be shown.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I just feel like why not show it to everybody, not to make them stand in line for it. But anyways, Borderlands is there. I mean, Claptrap is there again.
Right across from the Warrior.
Kind of felt redundant having Borderlands 2 there
Yeah, a little
again.
bit.
It felt like it was kind of okay. Yeah, we know Borderlands is out.
Still looks awesome. And
It's
there's
just
like
sure.
a tiny
Quite a bit
DLCs.
scaled down though from their old booth, which was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was insanity.
This is the Titanfall thing, which is
It's one hell of a
badass.
thing.
Yeah, dude.
Could have been better lit, but man, is it badass.
Yeah.
It's kind of in a weird spot.
Yeah,
too.
it was just
like
on its
out by
own.
itself.
Yeah, it's
No one
because
around
on
it.
the other side of it was Microsoft demoing stuff.
Yeah.
And they they just tossed it over here. Obviously, it was from E3, and they just
Yeah, exactly.
said, "Where do we put it?"
We got this awesome thing. We gotta
Yeah.
put it somewhere.
we spent a lot of money on it.
Yeah. It's funny because you see stuff. Massive things like that circle in the
That was cool,
background.
too. Oh yeah, yeah, that was
Circle,
really cool
I
too.
didn't notice that until like the third day.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And you think about how fucking
That's the
big
same
that
as me
is.
with this thing. I just like
Oh.
obliviously walked by it. not
Yeah.
using it somehow.
What have I told you about using
You've got
more than
blinders
4-syllable
on.
words?
I always stumble over them. I don't remember that guy.
I'm excited about Wolfenstein. This is in
I
the
didn't see that.
skyway between the two main
Okay, maybe I
floors
did see it.
Did
It's-
not
that's right in
see
the
it.
middle.
for a tabletop game, right?
Jesus.
Warhammer, I think.
Yeah.
Or War Machine? Probably the same thing. I don't know.
War game. War thing. Game.
Sonic was
Oh,
there.
Sonic. Giving all of the hugs.
He gave the hover hug.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Sonic.
Yeah, check it out with Becky.
If anything, he should be
I'm
grabbing
so
it.
shy.
He should be grabbing a piece, if anything.
See the hover hand?
Yeah, really. You got big gloves on. You can grab anywhere.
Yeah.
It's
It's not like
And
you
you're
can
Sonic.
feel
You're
it.
kind of a dick.
it's no biggie.
There you go. Becky got all up in his business.
Oh, yeah.
You've invaded his personal space.
Sonic is awesome!
Sonic boner.
He didn't even like wave his hand or nothing.
Thank you.
This girl, look at her. She's like,
Thank you.
okay.
Sure.
She's not with Sonic.
Jesus.
She's like, oh.
You're welcome.
Nice.
Ratchet and Clank. Well, Ratchet, anyways. Or is it Clank? It's Ratchet, I think. Ratchet's awesome.
Those eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up
Ratchet.
to-
Ratchet.
I don't know if I'm okay with him
He's
hugging
up
my
to no good.
girlfriend.
He knew how to hug.
Oh, the
Yeah.
jazzy tunes. So good.
He's so
He's not even trying.
fucking good.
I know.
not
He
trying.
just sits there like,
He looks like
No
he's
big
doing
deal.
this, just like
No
flapping
big
his
deal.
hands.
Every time he plays, it's different. He
Yeah,
tosses
yeah,
in
he
different
just
little
improvises the whole time.
improvs.
He's so good.
fucking genius.
That's just what happens when you play every day, all
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
I'm sure he does that outside of PAX. Just sits there playing. And then you got
Centipede.
that was Microsoft showing off their in-browser Internet Explorer Centipede game.
Awesome.
Okay. Actually, I have to go back and I love. This was the last day. Most of this footage, and I love last day presenter voices. Listen to this. Okay, wait.
Anyone who gets on the leaderboard top 20 can get 2 of these. They would like.
If you like. I don't care what you do. I want to go home.
I'm tired of you nerds.
If you like.
And that's
And-
the W.
Yeah, it's what it was like all weekend.
How could there be so little interest
I
for
don't know,
it?
it's a fun game.
Get it? It was an awesome setup. There was a bunch of. I just don't understand.
I'm one to talk. A fan sent us the game a long time ago, along with
Yeah.
a custom controller for it.
Really?
For
Yeah.
2013, I
That
think.
was
Oh,
a
man.
good surprise for
We
me.
still haven't played.
Fuck, we should.
Um,
Well, I haven't played 13, but I did hear someone say that like it's kind of the same game again. Like it's
Maybe that's why nobody cares.
Maybe.
But it has Ultimate Warrior this time.
Fraser was trying to explain where something was, and he was like, it was by the big like wrestling ring.
Yeah.
And I was like, didn't
Oh, I
see
took
that.
Yeah.
No idea what you're talking about.
Then there's this thing.
that
This-
was empty
Yeah, what was
all
that?
weekend, too.
Really? Was it?
Really?
No one was
Oh,
in that
dude, you
that I
guys
saw.
should have done it.
Yeah,
it was
we
fucking
should've.
awesome.
This was the only thing there representing Murder Soul Suspect. I don't
Which I
think
am
anything else was on the
pumped
show
about.
floor. Was there? Was
I
there a
don't-
demo?
remember.
Yes, there was.
So that I did this,
In the Sony
Nice.
area.
Did you get a printed
and
or
then I
email?
did this.
And now you could bend like that.
Thank
I
you.
know, right?
That's a good thing.
It's pretty impressive.
And that turned. Oh, then Becky did this. And that. And that turned into that.
Oh, that's so good.
Right?
I want
man.
one of those.
Right.
Not
It's
only did they add the
awesome.
blood, but they added it to my shoulder as well. Like
Yeah.
he quickly photoshops it.
Oh, that's so cool.
And
Not only that, but look at the bullet holes in my chest.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
it's so cool.
Everybody got my reference.
Yeah. The woman laughed at me because I was standing in line waiting for Fraser. And I was going like,
Practicing?
yeah. And she was like,
Nice.
she said that practicing. And I was like, oh yeah.
Here is the
Apparently working motorcycle.
Yeah,
for local
apparently this
cycling.
thing works. I don't know
except
how.
that you can't steer
Is it an electric bike?
Well, it's got dualies on the back, so it can probably be remote controlled, maybe for like promotional purposes. I'm sure they like. Oh, did you guys
Ooh,
see
this
this?
guy.
It's Hello Hero.
Just you watch.
This game,
Oh
man.
my goodness.
It's interesting.
So good. That was a big hat.
And she's got maracas ready for me.
Funnier because it's bigger than
Get the
regular.
maracas ready for him? Yeah, get those maracas.
We got the maracas.
some pride.
That's incredible.
Oh, that's too good. Oh yeah.
It's amazing.
What's that guy getting paid?
Because it's not enough.
I got a
See?
photo with that guy.
That guy's got a bit more energy on there.
Well, it's hard when he doesn't have music.
Okay, so here's the deal behind the game. You play the game, you level, you get characters, kind of like Pokemons. You collect them all, or you can't collect them all, but you collect them. There's new ones like released every week. It's kind of like trading cards. You collect them, then you can use them to battle against people in PvP. Turn by turn RPG style battles. You know, like select attack, and you can do it anytime. It's drop in, drop out. You level them up, you get better. Then you get drops like in TF2, and that'll be more dudes. And you can get super rare ones, and you can get, not rare ones. You can play the whole thing without spending a dime. But if you want to get more guys, you can pay, and you'll get a drop. But you can never buy one. You can never say, I want the cactus. You can only pay for a drop.
Oh, really?
And they'll give you, it's like opening
the
cards.
cactus.
Like, you
those little
you
toy
want
things.
a fucking, dragon from Magic, but you might not get it in this pack. And that's... And it
I think it's
actually,
so
like I said, this is the type of thing I usually pass by, like, another thing. But it actually looks decent.
Yeah.
And I can't speak with authority because I never played it, but it actually looks worth a try if you play those types of games, guys.
Yeah, totally.
Thief guy.
The thief guy was there, and that thing all weekend. I don't get it. You could wait on these benches
Yeah, to be able to sit.
to watch some trailers.
Yeah.
And anybody behind
they
you could,
must have
too.
got
Yeah.
something for sitting.
Maybe.
Because there was like a line.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what they got?
What?
Rested feet.
Yeah. Nice stuff.
Pirates Island.
Carpet.
So, and then where am I at this point?
Oh,
This
you
is-
wanted to
Nintendo?
show that
Oh.
you loved Kid Icarus.
No.
I meant Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, Becky. She thinks
Kid Icarus.
Kid Icarus
Becky.
is
'Cause
Kingdom
you
Hearts.
said
Oh,
Nintendo.
You were just saying the other day that the two main protagonists were just as losery as each other.
I never said that. I never said that.
She thinks both are losers.
I didn't even know there was.
Anyways, they were showing that, guys. That's for you.
Nice.
I got some footage of it. This was called Zombie, 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 which another thing that I would usually pass by, like, oh god, a zombie game on iOS. When he demoed it, I was actually, I think it is addictive looking.
Into it?
Yeah, dude, I'm super duper into this.
I think I have footage of it over a shoulder, maybe. This is the booth, anyways. Eat Candy Crush Zombies. Less plants, more zombies.
And you could go in and get like your photo taken in there or whatever.
You like have zombies coming at you, and you're supposed to tap the zombies in the horde. 3 of them. You match 3.
Zombie,
and then the ones within the triangle
Oh, that's what they did there.
get killed
Yeah.
by a firing squad that is you. And you can call in like special power-ups that you have in your reserve, like a dump truck to go through, or like call in a helicopter.
Yeah.
I can't do it justice. You have to see it. It looks really freaking
Yeah, dude.
cool. But
I think
again,
you
like,
did get
God.
at one point some footage.
Whoa.
so many games, and if you add in iOS games, and this was at the Monster Hunter booth.
Is that a dragon wing?
Look at the size of this thing.
That is like a weapon?
That's huge.
It's a sword.
What the fuck?
It's a sword made out of like a dragon's jaw, I
That's
guess.
fantastic.
Kind of. It's like
It
15
was-
pounds, she said.
Yeah, it wasn't like super heavy. It was more just awkwardly
shit.
distributed.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Whatever you do, do not let the tip touch the ground." And I was like,
She didn't say it that mean.
"Well," she was like, "Whatever you do, do not." She was like assertive.
She pointed at
mean.
Becky. Oh, this is Becky being arrested by a kitty. You guys might remember that kitty.
Cat jail.
Remember him?
Stern
Yes.
but fair.
Battle Block Theater.
Sure.
Battle Block there was in full force again with their
Yeah.
full arcade of games. Oculus, the Oculus, or what is it called again? The fucking.
Yeah, I wanted to try it.
Pink eye boo.
That line was there all weekend.
What's hilarious is watching people use it.
Yeah.
I remember like seeing one guy like put it on, and he's kind of looking around, and the one was like put on the headphones and touched him, he just jumped backwards.
Yeah. they look
this
so
guy.
zombified.
Yeah.
This guy.
What is going on? Fuck.
You can't see it, but half of those people were crying underneath.
Yeah.
Caffeinated Rad did it, and it was
Bloods and
awesome.
tears.
One person said it feels like a reviewer once said on an article that I read that it felt like he was falling backwards at times.
Oh my god.
Like actually fucked up his
Yeah.
equilibrium.
So intense.
Well,
I would
somebody, I think it was
Somebody else told me it
Matt
really fucked them up too.
or Shadow Badger, I can't remember, was talking about jumping off a cliff. You have to jump off
Oh,
it's
God.
like a waterfall.
Yeah.
And it was like totally messed up feeling.
I,
like so real
yeah,
feeling.
that'd fuck you up.
I've said this many times, and I still have yet to try that, or really give real 3D a chance because I
Yeah.
fucking hate it. Every
Yeah.
time I try it, I hate it instantly. I
Shadow
would
Badger.
never spend money on a movie to go see it in a theater. I just can't do that.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the future of 3D, guys. That's it.
Yeah.
The
For
key
sure.
things they have to do:
Close it off.
high resolution. You cannot feel like you're making any sacrifices in resolution, just like real 3D, which you are sacrificing resolution. Second, it's got to be light as fucking hell.
Yeah,
that's
wearing,
pretty
like,
much it.
Huge heavy goggles on your face the whole time.
And those aren't heavy.
That'd be killer.
Those aren't heavy,
Yeah,
but it
what-
does
oh,
add up over time.
Did you like get to feel them or anything? Do you know?
I know
much
from
they
all
weigh? Have
reviewers
it
have
just
said
on
they're
there.
very light, but
Right.
after time, like as anything,
Well,
it
yeah.
starts to weigh on you.
And I mean, even just like the band going around your head and stuff, you'd start to like.
They
feel it.
recommend you lean back in a chair to play it.
Oh.
Like
okay.
get a nice like
Yeah,
back
yeah, yeah.
chair, and that makes sense. If
Or
you're
just
going
lay
for a
in bed.
full immersion type thing, get a nice chair.
They were surprisingly light.
Or
Yeah,
play it in
they're-
a deprivation chamber.
Really light and feel pretty natural.
Yeah,
Saltwater pool.
But again,
Good for
even-
these electronics.
very light. If you wear glasses all day, anybody who wears glasses all day knows that it's just amazing to take them off at the end of the day, right?
Well, that's the shitty
and
thing
that's like
actually about this is Shadow Badger had to take his glasses off to do
Oh
that.
yeah, that's the other thing.
they'll
I
work
guess.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'm gonna reserve my true first impressions for the show when we get I'm hoping to get a developer kit. So I just loved that. No, we won't dress as pirates. We're just
Yeah,
gonna.
I just want a cute
So
picture.
weird.
Want a picture on the shot.
We'll sit, thanks.
They have like all these wicked awesome costumes
That
like
we
we
did
did at
last
PAX East. Yeah. And, no.
And here we are sitting on a wooden stoop.
This is Rise.
Okay, so this is the tour. I wanted to back-to-back compare Xbox and PlayStation's booths. They were right across from each other. Disclaimer, right at the very beginning, I'll say I didn't feel that either company really brought it.
No.
No.
Not at
I was
all.
expecting for a release
Yeah.
here, it was just going to be bombastic. Like
I
they
thought
were
it
going to
was-
be like in your face,
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
advertising wars as you go up the escalator,
it
like
was gonna be
Xbox,
crazy.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Seemed very,
They
very
just
casual.
didn't put much effort in it.
It
no.
felt like we got the leftovers of E3.
That's what it didn't
totally.
feel like. It never really felt like people were there to be like, let's go check out the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, I didn't
like, no
have
one
to
had
like
that
wait
impression.
a long time to play anything for PS3 or Xbox.
No, nobody
PS4.
really seemed to care actually too much about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You'd be like, what game is this? Oh, is this PlayStation 4? Okay. Like,
Yeah, that was
people
the
didn't seem to
secondary
give
part. What system it
A lot of
was.
shit.
And then Xbox had this stage show that was going, which they rotated. You couldn't play Dead Rising, but they demoed it on stage every like hour, and on the 20-minute mark each day they would show a rotation of Forza, Dead Rising, and one other game, I think. This is the PlayStation booth. No lines. You go up
Yeah, that was
to
pretty
the
cool.
station. I actually like that a lot better.
Rain.
Yeah.
You just walk up to it, the one you want. Way more games, way more variety of games. Instead of just having like, I think Microsoft had Rise, Forza, and Titanfall. They had everything. They had like all their indies,
Yeah.
like kind of one
about
station each.
Two.
Maybe two.
Like playable booths.
Octodad had a station. They had this area. It was more personal of a feeling, which just continues to kind of
Oh,
speak
these are one.
to PlayStation's kind of the way their brand is going these days is
Yeah.
like the more people company, which is
Personal-
hilarious to me.
personable.
The most hilarious thing, Sony is
Yeah.
the people now. But I'll take it.
Oh, Octodad.
That was the game that you played, that War something?
Warframe?
Warframe?
And they had, I don't know much about Warframe.
Interesting.
Interesting.
We played around with Blacklight with the
Oh yeah.
PS4 controller. So I guess we tried the PS4 controllers in the same place.
When we
Because
played,
these are all
yep.
PS4.
When we played Crew, is that on Xbox or PS4?
Xbox. Xbox is okay. It was a PC under the under the table. She said
Playing with an
that
Xbox controller.
it was an Xbox controller, and she says that the station had next gen graphics or whatever. Like, so that's what was going on.
Yeah, it was a complete demo thing anyway. So.
But you guys said the really cool thing about Crew was that while online, you design your car on
Very
an
cool.
iPad,
And
then when you get up to your station, that's
get your
the car
car.
you play with.
Yeah.
That they organize that so well.
Yeah,
the
it's-
logistics of that is just
It's
really well done.
Yeah.
And that's what they did for Aish Tyler on stage at E3. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they gave her the iPad.
Yes.
And you got the Sega booth.
Sega.
Look at this.
Whoa.
Yet another character to
Wait.
confuse children everywhere. I don't even know what she
green.
is.
But I mean,
She's
is she
naked.
topless?
Yeah.
I don't
Or
know.
topless, yes.
No, those are sleeves. And
Or
then at
is
the
she
bottom
bottomless? Because she's one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like she has like a full turtleneck mask on maybe and that she's bottomless. Yeah, it's pick one.
I go topless.
Which would you pick?
Topless.
We'll let Rule 34 decide.
Why not both?
Why not? What? No, it's either one. You can't. All right. What did I just show there?
Castle
Rome was
of
there.
Illusion.
Super time course.
Yeah, these guys had really modest booths, kind of tucked away
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
corner this time.
Very.
At PAX East, they were like up front and center, all both of them.
Oh, the Just Dance.
These guys,
Nice.
less dancing games this year. I think this is the only one.
Yeah, there's a small booth for it too.
Yeah, I was about to say there was none until I just like at that moment saw this.
They're a little out of time. Yep.
Yeah, but who cares?
They have cool costumes.
Unlimited confidence in those.
Yeah.
Onward. There's
That thing was cool.
Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, they brought their big ring, right?
That was a pretty big booth too, but you couldn't really see anything unless you went and waited
Yeah.
in line and went inside.
Yeah, still not a fan of boxes at.
Oh, I didn't see.
those.
Oh, I thought those were statues.
No, yeah,
Yeah, no.
Official.
Those are cool.
official
Yeah.
cosplayers.
Nice.
Fucking nuts.
Those are really cool.
Freaking rad.
They're doing really like
Thank you.
crazy head movements.
No problem.
Hey, no problem.
Hey, you took me out of the moment. No, thank you. I take my thank you back.
I
And then,
thank you not.
I hope
That thing's
Wolfenstein's good.
massive.
Yeah, hopefully.
Do you know what this is? Because it had a pretty big line though.
Yeah,
Every
a lot of
time we
people
walk
playing it
by,
too.
it's like, hey, what
some
is
sort
this
of
one?
team-based.
Right in front of the mega booth.
Yeah, shooting the jig.
You'll
seemed-
never take my TF2
It
time
seemed
away
like
from me.
there was a lot of like saving people. I don't know. I could be just like way off.
I feel like these types of
Save
games,
people to
if
get
it is a
hit.
team shooter, they have a hard sell. How are you going to convince people to get away from their team shooter of
Yeah.
choice?
Yeah.
I'm TF2 all
Breaking
the way.
into
Like,
the
if
team
I'm never
shooter market.
not going to play TF2. I still haven't learned that game. You know. Anyways, this is the Nintendo booth.
The Nintendo booth was pretty tame as well.
Yep. Oh, you did
Oh,
get
nice.
Yeah, there's their official 101 cosplayer. You guys probably have seen her before. She was Kid Icarus at PAX East
Oh,
last
nice.
year. And before that, she has done a legendary androgynous-looking Link cosplay that
God.
became pretty famous online. So, what are you being so courteous for? It's PAX.
Yeah. You're in a costume.
Here's the Nintendo booth flying through. There's no reason for them to bring it. I mean, last
Yeah, I
year was
guess
their
not.
release.
Yeah.
This is about the same caliber as
They had this, which
For the
was
same
awesome.
Nintendo.
they brought this over from E3. So we touched the same thing that Miyamoto touched.
Oh my god.
Which is nice. Let's skip right to Becky doing that. Oh, what? I apparently
did the
didn't
Waker.
stop recording through that entire thing. All right. Usually I cut. All right, when Becky get in there, there she goes. Oh, a fan waved and
It's
Oh, yeah.
Jackie and Jessica.
there you go. You don't want to kiss him. His nose hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
weapon.
he's fire, man.
Stinger.
Right back. So you're giving him a kiss.
You gotta, yeah, give. It's Olaf, or what's his name?
Oleg?
Olimar?
Olimar.
No, Olimar's the main guy. That's the new guy.
Oh yeah.
Ralphie? Yeah, Ralphie.
No, that is Olimar.
Olimar. Ralphie.
That's Olimar?
No,
I
it's
thought-
not.
No, Olimar has
Baby
brown
Hank
hair.
is Omar.
Olimar?
Anyways.
It's Elf.
Alfie.
Elf.
This is okay. You know what? Sure, Nintendo only had a modest booth like last year, but they had this set up out in the hall.
Yeah.
Then they had 2 floors of games.
Yes, true.
There's this area outside of sort of that you don't even need a badge. I think.
Really?
I think it's before the badge checks.
I don't
Really?
know.
And it's within the convention center.
Yes, it is before
And-
badge checks.
Yeah, it's before the doors that the
like,
security people
the
stand
escalators
at.
on the way
at the east. Yeah, I think it's
beanbag
the east
area?
entrances. And in the escalator area where the beanbags used to be. It used to be
Yeah.
the 3DS
Oh,
area.
yeah,
They had
that's right.
tons
They
of
did have
games
tons
set
of
up
games there.
on 2 different floors as you go up that area. So they did have a lot. It seemed like everywhere
Yeah.
you went there was Nintendo.
Nintendo always has the beanbag set up.
Yeah.
And then this thing, which was insanely
Yeah, it was
photoreal.
crazy.
I think it's League of Legends, but to me it doesn't
Who knows?
feel right. If she's the one from the new trailer that I've yet to show on the show,
it's
I feel like
really
she's
damn
too
good.
realistic because the one in the trailer is
Them eyes.
cartoony.
Yep.
Correct me, chat. Is it Katarina? Who is it?
Cat. Oh, crap.
Wait.
Cat. League of
League
Legends.
of
Legends.
Katarina
Okay,
from
yeah,
League
that
of
doesn't.
Legends.
Although it looks incredible, it doesn't look like what she looks like in the trailer. She looks a little bit more
Sad
cartoony.
waist.
Yeah. Anyways, I went over to the side here to see if I could see nipple.
No dice?
Well, look. It looks like.
Almost.
Wait a minute.
Come here.
Here.
Hold on. Yeah.
I'm glad you did your due diligence.
Ain't that a shame?
Yeah.
So there totally was a nipple in there. They had to cover it up.
Yeah, probably.
Well, if I made that thing,
And then
I'd
somebody
give it
walking
nipples.
behind me, seeing what I was shooting, was like,
Seriously?
Really?
no,
Seriously?
no, nobody could see me over
I
there.
thought they would have been like, huh?
Given them
They go
the
try
stink
that.
eye.
That's
So,
one of
send me that
the
tape.
So did it have nipples?
Oh, I didn't even see that shit.
one of the things that I very often glaze over is the insane amount of this they have going
Yeah,
on at PAX.
dude.
This is one of like 7 places
didn't
where you
even
can
see
bring
that.
your own PC
Yeah.
and play in tournaments. Or
Christ.
some of them provide the PCs. It depends on the
Yeah.
company.
There was
Crazy
a
town.
TF2 area that was as big as that.
Really?
And then Twitch, one of the biggest booths. one
yeah,
of
it
the
was a
Yeah.
big move.
Yeah.
most insanely dominating, like just eye-attracting booths.
Yeah.
Like it's.
It's actually
insane.
Those lights, man.
And we said hi to John.
everything that was purple there was white. It was really
Blacklight?
nice and clean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. So that's the show floor. When we come back, we're moving on to the indies, and there's a shit ton of them. So stay tuned.